So, thanks to Potato Mashed, I am going to explain probably 2017's worst song. I'm not excited about this. I'm not happy about this. I'm not looking forward to this. But my sister-in-law, Potato Mashed, a couple other people, a lot of you in a poll that I posted earlier on my community tab of my channel have said that Gucci Gang is a song you'd like to hear me explain. So we're gonna give it a shot. And screw the record labels who are gonna try to make copyright claims on this video. I'm gonna react to the music video as well. So let's jump into it. Song meaning gang, song meaning gang, song meaning gang. So I think it's a high school. Definitely a high school with a weird dress code. Isn't he like 17? He looks like such a baby. Like a baby face. Oh, all right, well, warning, language warning. What the freak is up with the tiger? Why does he have a tiger in his school? I mean, I see like he's going for status and I'm so cool, but it's so dumb. It doesn't make freaking sense. I mean, who is he even? Is it catchy? Kind of. Is it really annoying? Definitely. Me and my grandma take meds? That's wonderful. No, it's not, it's awful. All right, and now he's got giant bags of weed that he's dancing with. Perfect, perfect. Okay, Lil Pump has no sense of personal responsibility whatsoever. He's totally just taking on all of the cliches that any other rapper has put together and he's thrown them into the song. He's not trying to be himself in any way whatsoever, other than that he's just trying to be who he thinks himself is, maybe compared to other rappers. Like, it's honestly kind of pathetic how little of any sort of a real person there is here, other than just one giant freaking stereotype that's trying to wear the clothes of somebody much more successful and popular. The glasses are kind of cool. Oh my gosh. He's so demeaning to women in like every single way possible. More dancing with bags of weed. That's the best. Dancing with bags of weed. He's 17. He doesn't know anything. He's such a little kid. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so now there's a food fight going on. Teacher comes in, tells the students, hey, what are you doing? Are they even doing anything wrong in the first place? Like, it looks like he just came over to try to like be mean for no reason. It's like he's asking like, what are you doing? They're just like, talk to the hand. But it doesn't even look like they were doing anything wrong. Maybe they were like not in class, but it feels like they didn't set up enough of these two doing something wrong for the teacher to even have a reason. So it's like they're just making the teacher look like a jerk for no reason. And then also, do they have pictures of Lil Pump in that locker? This guy is so full of himself. Okay, yeah, and now he puts a cream pie in the teacher's face. Also, my gosh, he needs a better belt. The one girl, she's just like, I wish that I were dead right now rather than in this music video. Probably not true, she's probably getting paid just fine. I mean, I know music videos don't have to like be realistic, but what kind of a dream is Lil Pump trying to live? Like, he's like, I'm gonna be a rapper one day. I'm gonna put a cream pie in my teacher's face, the ultimate sign of disrespect. Yeah, you can tell so hardcore here that this kid is a kid and that he is very childish in a lot of ways and that he's trying to be what he thinks is like a good thing to be, or at least an enviable thing to be, but it's just like so immature. It's so immature. I mean, and it's like pretentious, and he's putting on airs and all of this stuff. Even though he says like, I'd rather, you know, F a bitch from the projects, like I'd rather go back to like the simple roots. No, he's so pretentious. He wants exactly, you know, whatever he thinks it's cool for a rapper to want, and he's gonna tell us all about it. Such BS. Again, dancing with the bags of weed. That's still the best part, honestly. He physically assaulted a teacher. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, and this is the best part here, where he throws bags of weed at this like angry teacher, and it's kind of like he's like, you know what, you can't touch me, all this stuff, but he did just like physically assault the teacher by pushing the teacher over. Now, I'm sure the teacher wasn't super hurt or anything, but still, I'm on the teacher's side, not just because I teach at a university, but because this dude is a twerp. Like, he's a twerp. He's like, oh my gosh, I would be so angry as a teacher to have him in my class. He's the kind of student that I would end up failing for plagiarism halfway through, and then somebody's parents would call me up and be like, you can't fail him. He's our most popular student and he's got a lot of money and we need him at the school. And I would be like, find somebody else to teach him. Lil Pump, if you're watching this, I'm tempted to say, hey, nothing personal. This isn't me trying to beat up on you, but honestly, you need to shape up, man. You're setting a really bad example for kids who are going to not be able to have access to the money that you have, so they can't get away with the stuff you can, but they're still gonna try to imitate you, and their lives are gonna get hurt and ruined because of it. Stop spreading these harmful stereotypes and try to set a good example. Guys, I didn't mean for this to get preachy. So sorry. I feel strongly about this though. Let's look at the lyrics. All right, I don't want to get too deep into these because there's not too much to get into. But as far as Gucci Gang goes, we have 6 references to how much more money he has than everybody who's listening to the song. I love listening to songs where people diss how much money I make. That's cool. 5 insults to women, including several uses of the word bitch, and talking about using them as objects for his own pleasure. Then we have 5 references to drug use, which last time I checked, these drugs are illegal. 4 references to having sex with whoever he wants, whenever he wants. 4 references to his sexual preferences, more than I needed to know. He's also 17, so when he talks about having sex with a teacher, it's also very illegal. And he makes a joke about that. He says, "Effing my teacher, call it tutory," which is a pun off of tutoring and statutory rape. And we have 1 reference to his inability to commit, which since he's 17, no one was really asking him to commit to anything. But he says, "I F a bitch, I forget her name, I can't buy a bitch no wedding ring." Yeah, you're 17. Maybe when you're an adult one day, you'll learn a couple of things about commitment. And we'd love it if you would commit to never putting out another song ever again. Now, one thing I am impressed by, I looked up the credits for this song, and he's listed as the only writer. So that maybe means that he actually put these lyrics together himself. Now, while it is odd for an artist to be the only one with a hand on their lyrics, these lyrics are still pretty awful. Now, you probably know what I'm referring to, the fact that he says Gucci Gang 53 times. Gucci Gang is a reference to a group of rappers that he was a part of, and so he's kind of representing for his homies there. But did he have to do it 53 times in one song? Guys, this is really, really awful. If you look at the song and count how many times words are repeated, 47% of the song is repeated words, not counting the outro and the intro. 47%. He only made half of a song. And that's controlling for the fact that choruses automatically already repeat each other, but if we count the repetition from chorus to chorus, it's 61%. He only wrote 40% of the song. And if we look at just the choruses by themselves, 2/3 of every chorus is repeated from something else earlier in that same chorus. He only wrote 1/3 of a chorus. And then he just said it a lot of times. Friends and family, I humbly present to you the worst song of 2017. The repetition is unbearable, the subject material is narcissistic, disgusting, vulgar, and a complete hack job copycat of just like some 17-year-old's version of the rap industry as a whole. Well, it's snowing. No artistry, no beauty, no truth, nothing good comes from this song. And thus, it is the worst song of 2017. Thanks for watching, everybody. Suggest a song below that you think is really awful that I should explain or react to in the future. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.